a microcosm of the world, a little campus. You have students from all over the world. They speak different languages, they have different ways of communicating. What's common is a network. They have to ensure that everything goes, everything flows. And wireless, that's where it's at.
We realized that ubiquity was really important and coverage was important. You know, my vision was to make McGill a wireless organization. Students are coming in, they're technologically very savvy, and you know, they want to set up their own servers, and they want the servers to be wireless, and they want to do peer-to-peer with their laptops, so that when they're in class they can download notes they may have taken in class to their server that's back in the residence building or back in their homes.
The first sector to really adopt wireless in a big way was the universities. The heads of the universities are saying, we will now take a budget, just like here in McGill, and look at it as a campus-wide deployment. It's no longer tactical, it's become very strategic. A new architecture was required, and that's what Bell Canada and Aruba are presenting, a new infrastructure for mobility.
We've been working with Aruba. Aruba is a manufacturer, which is also the manufacturer that Bell chose for its own internal administration purposes. All the Bell buildings are going to be with Aruba.
One of the reasons that we decided to invest in both Bell and Aruba was obviously the technology, but certainly the kind of pre-sales support and hand-holding that they gave us. Struck off a very good relationship right at the outset.
It's the oldest university in Canada, right, McGill? It's not like a new build where you start from scratch. In terms of scale, 2 campuses, there's over 270 buildings, ubiquitous coverage, in building, out of building. By the time we finish, we're looking at over 5,000 access points. To date, it's the largest deployment that we've seen in Canada. And that's the first phase, that's the infrastructure. Once the infrastructure is in place, then you get all the applications that are going to ride on the infrastructure.
The promise that was made to me from the outset, both by Bell and by Aruba, really panned out. Yeah, we had a problem, we would get on the phone, they put us in contact with their Tier 1 support, directly in contact with their development engineers. We got the problem solved very quickly, and in some cases I think the product was improved and strengthened as a result of this partnership. The real partnership, not a partnership, you know, sort of we pay money and they get us product.
McGill has been very open to us so that Bell Canada and Aruba as a team can effectively address them. So when partners and customers work closely together, good things happen.
It was a pleasure for us to work with McGill and with Aruba. We're very pleased that it's now a success, and we obviously like to replicate this elsewhere.
But the gratification is watching it actually work. So, and you need that foundation to take it to the next level.
We all had a vested interest to make this happen, and we're very pleased that it went well.
This one, you know, it went almost like a dream from day one, and you know, we've established a schedule. We're right on target, both in terms of schedule and budget. And there's no glitches, and then when you take a look at the benefits that you've achieved with really a fairly minimal amount of effort, it has to rank up there as being one of the, not only the best, but one of the most satisfying things that I've done.
You have to keep up with a constantly changing client base. I mean, constantly changing. So they come in, they stay here 3 years, so you've got to put out services that add value, and you've got to remain transparent in the back so people don't think of you as being there.
Let's say the most important thing when you're doing a large project like this, it's the network. The network is the platform, the network is the foundation. Concordia University, they took the data side, they took the voice side, converged both on the same IP network.
All students have cellulars, all students have PDAs, they all have laptops, so connectivity is it's a must.
It's how you put different technological artifacts together to create something new, which is the way you create new knowledge.
Andrew called me, so he said, you know, I had a good idea. What about a mesh network outside the building at Concordia? So it's going to be a good thing to use our internal pipe. On the other hand, we're going to bring good services, but at the lowest price.
We don't have walls anymore. True mobility for a student with his laptop, across the city. It's kind of a first here in Montreal, and we're very proud of that.
We're looking at a new technology. So in the mesh, we had to work closely with Cisco. There's no cabling involved. These mesh access points they're repeatable in the sense that they feed off each other, so that you can actually grow your network without requiring cabling. So they can be installed on lampposts, on the facades of building. They just need power. So it actually permits roaming when you're going from a building to another building. As you step outside at home, while in transit, in coffee shops, you still have a continuous session. And this footprint that we're creating is actually, eventually, it's going to bridge both campuses.
But in rolling out a wider, more reliable network interface, it allows us to put services and applications on it, which allow us to create more of a community environment. It looks like your desktop. They have telephony, they have Microsoft Office, they have anything they need to do with the university to produce anything in the university. They have web-based printing, they have all of it.
It's really appealing for those that don't want to go out and invest in the operating system, invest in all the software packages and everything else. And so it offers what you need to do all your reports, to do all your assignments and everything else, which is pretty appetizing to a student. It's cheaper, it's all there, it's legal.
Having wireless connection has made me be able to complete all the things that I need to do in a faster way, being able to just quickly get computer access as soon as I need it. I don't have to imagine my life without wireless because it's here, and I'm really happy that it is.
When you go downstairs into the common areas and you see them all on their laptops or they're connected, I think that's the most fulfilling part of it.
Now Concordia University is not just, let's say, a Quebec University or Canadian University. A student in Asia, in Europe, in the United States, now with the network that Andrew Vision, the student will consider Concordia University.
Customer has a vision, right? They know where they want to go, and we're there to translate that vision into a product. We need to ensure as an integrator that it's going to work properly. We work closely with Cisco in order to do it, and we all have a vested interest in order to make this work.
No, I like when stuff works. We have yet to deploy any product with them that has not operated up to expectation.
To do leading edge project like this, you need a customer that really has the passion to move forward, to really improve the way things are done. So the collaboration amongst Concordia, Cisco, and Bell was just tremendous.
So the relation with Concordia University is both ways, not a one-way relation, it's really both ways. And it's the same thing with the partner Bell. So we're sharing, let's say, everything together to bring the best network, the best value to Concordia from a technical standpoint, from a business standpoint, and financial standpoint too.
It was really great momentum that was, that was seen amongst the three teams in order to deliver that project. And I think it's just the beginning. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Whether it's my role or Cisco's role or Bell role, if you make a commitment, produce the stuff. And so there is a mutual respect. There's no question about it, because everyone within that cadre does what they say they're going to do.